In today's video, we unbox the Drukhari starter set for Kill Team. Let's take a look. This kill team is named the Slicing Noose. Very ominous. Let's go ahead and flip it over to see what we have in the box. Again, we have a breakdown of the box components, a painted look at the terrain to come with it, the miniatures, and then the other components, the tokens and everything. Made in the UK. This is always something that I look for nowadays with Games Workshop products, to find out if this was made or designed in the UK. If it was designed in the UK, that usually means that this was actually printed over at in their China location, which is kind of interesting because I thought all of this wooded terrain was printed in the China shop. But as my understanding, if it was, it would have to have said that here. But we will go ahead and flip this over, open it up, take a look at it inside, see what we have going on. There we go. So right off we have the cards, the two new scenarios, take a quick look at these. Then we have the lore booklet for this kill team. One of my favorite parts of all these kill team starters is how they have this in here. Winch kill team, very cool. And then a painted version. One thing that they've never really done here in these kill team sets is given you a painting guide or some recommended painting colors that you will find in most of the other Citadel products. That is one of the things I really do like. I wish they would do that here. Then we have the tokens for the Drukhari. And the instruction sheet, we'll take a look at that last. Over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the character cards. These are always one of my favorite parts of these kill team sets. I so wish there was a way I could duplicate this. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the back. It's all the same. Duplicate this in my actual Warhammer games. Bunch of characters, very nice. And now the tactic cards for the Drukhari, and then for the one for the terrain itself. So we have the backs of those. shook my stand. Next we get into the terrain. And of course, every time I get into a bag, the guinea pigs go crazy, thinking it's their food, even though they were just fed. Lots of mold lines here need to be cleaned up. That is one of the other things that I have noticed, especially about this tree terrain set, is there is a lot more cleanup on these ones than on a lot of their other terrain. Next. I do like these ruins though. These forest ruins. That is cool. I like them a lot better than just a tree that we saw in Death Watch set. Ah! Train overboard. And our final little piece. All right, and now into the sprue for the individuals. Get rid of that. Go ahead and move the box off to the side. We have, of course, the bases and those sprue. Zoom in a little bit here. Now these, again, are those small bases. I will probably get rid of those and put them on some 32 mil. Here we go. All right. Let's take a closer look at these guys. And I love that little chain netting right there. That is awesome. I also like how in here, this is one of the few areas where you get females in 40K. And then the weapons and heads. And the mastheads. Here we can see. Let's try to get a nice close up. Those. Very cool. Go ahead and pull out the instruction manual. Go more in-depth look at these guys. And again, here you can see here where she's holding that chain whip netting. Very cool. All your different options. Now these guys will be one of the more difficult ones, most likely to magnetize, only because they are so small. but I'm sure it is possible. Because usually once we get into lots of different weapon options, I like to try to magnetize the arms to be able to fit those in. Like I said, this one might be on the difficult side. Very cool. Look at all that. Again, showing all the different options here. The 2 different heads. And then we get into the rules and then the different languages. And then onto the trees. That's cool. Then this one. Interesting. So all those kind of go onto here to form a more full tree. Very cool. I do like that. Well, that is the Drukhari set. I hope this helped you to decide if it is something you are interested in, by being able to take a look at all of its components and see what all is in the box. Pull out some more of this goodness. There we go. Like I said, I hope this helped you to decide if this would be something you would be interested in. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.